Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Mickey Steins appeared in court this week as his defense argues for an acquittal. And one rescue team stayed busy during the weekend as the group executed 2 complex missions to save lives.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Thanks for joining us, and good morning. I'm Madison Carmouche. We are at 5:30 this Tuesday morning, and hard to believe it is already November 26th. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Dusmall for a look at your forecast this morning. Now, Megan, you're the meteorologist, but I feel like we're slowly but surely slipping into our seasonal temperatures.
Yes, we are. We are getting slightly there. Unfortunately, not only are we going to meet those temperatures, but we are going to exceed them in the cold direction. So normally we'd stay right on that 55-degree mark, but we are dropping down to the 30s as we're heading into next week. But let's look at that satellite and radar. As you can see, we had some rain this morning. It's pushing on through. And as we look at those current temperatures, this is on par with what you'd expect for the high temperatures, around the 50s, some places a little bit colder. But our high temperatures for today are not going to be warming up by much. In fact, some areas might not be warming more than 1 degree off from what it is right now. So keep that in mind as you're heading throughout your day. Whatever it feels like this morning is what you can expect for the afternoon, and might be the last time that you have this chance. But if you are going to go hike today, we're going to have no chance for rain as you're heading into those afternoon hours, and that sun might be peeking out. We have the warmer temperatures in the low 50s, and sunset will be at 5:16 p.m. today. Madison.
All right, Megan, thank you. The defense for a former Eastern Kentucky sheriff accused of killing a judge says they plan to urge for acquittal. Mickey Steins was sheriff in Letcher County when state police say he shot and killed District Court Judge Kevin Mullins in Mullins' chamber. Steins retired his post after his arrest. In court Monday, a not guilty plea was entered for Steins. His attorney believes they have a solid defense, part of which is based on a moment of extreme emotional disturbance. The prosecutor says it's too early to talk about motives or if he will seek the death penalty.
We do not concede that this thing is a manslaughter case. We do believe that we will put on a full defense that we will urge for an acquittal.
After all the evidence has been collected, thoroughly gone through, and a conversation with the family has been had, and get their thoughts on the process.
The judge appointed for the arraignment was a special judge for this appearance. Another judge will be named for the rest of the legal process. In Pulaski County, there was an explosion inside of a home after a woman reportedly lit a cigarette. Crews with the Parkers Mill Fire Department were called to a home in the Lake Ridge Road community yesterday after a neighbor heard an explosion and screamed for help. When crews arrived, they found a woman with severe burns. The woman was airlifted to the Louisville Burn Center. Crews later put out a fire they found in the utility closet of the garage of the home. A Pike County man is facing charges after he was heading to a VA clinic in Prestonsburg and reportedly threatened to shoot people there. The incident happened on Friday. Floyd County Sheriff's deputies say Roberts Maynard of Belfry was heading north on US 23 in the Herald area. After performing a traffic stop, police found a handgun on Maynard. After kicking a deputy in the stomach, Maynard was charged with a slew of charges, including assault. We are learning new details about the suspect in a sexual assault on campus at the University of Kentucky. A few weeks ago, 21-year-old Saif Kafaji was arrested for the crime, being charged with sexual abuse and indecent exposure. The assault originally happened overnight on November 10th at the intersection of Rose and Euclid Avenue. Police say they were able to identify the suspect on security cameras.
Somebody else came forward and said, hey, that looks like the individual that may have exposed themselves when I came home from a bar.
Incidents with the suspect are believed to expand beyond the University of Kentucky's campus down to Richmond. An EKU police citation shows 10 female students reported Al-Khafaji for harassment and stalking claims. A headstone at a temple in Lexington has been returned weeks after it was stolen. Someone stole Olika Shriner's headstone last month. It was Bluegrass Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week. When we first talked to Shriners, they said they didn't want to press charges. They just wanted that piece of history back. Saturday morning, it was dropped back off at the temple.
And I said, "You're kidding me." "No, it's here. It was left on the front porch. We're back to normal. We're whole." So we're very thankful. Thank you to the person that returned it. We really, really appreciate it, more than you know.
The Shriners say they are now looking to figure out a way to anchor the headstone in place. In Laurel County, officials with the sheriff's office say a phone scam has surfaced where someone is identifying themselves as someone working for an internet provider. Officials say the person is telling the recipient they are offering a promotion to them and need their account information. Police say it is a scam to obtain personal data. They say not to give out personal identifying information. It was a busy weekend for the Wolfe County Search and Rescue Team. Team members say they conducted 2 complex rescues, including one at the Red River Gorge. They say a rock climber fell 20 feet and suffered traumatic injuries. The team's chief, John May, says the man was airlifted to UK. He adds that he was not wearing a helmet, but he advises all climbers to wear one.
A lot of rock climbers don't wear helmets. And I understand, it's, it can limit your visibility a little bit, and wearing a helmet all day kind of makes your neck tired and different things. But, a helmet would have made a significant difference in the individual that we rescued yesterday.
May says the other rescue the team conducted this past weekend involved 2 hikers that wandered off trail, but luckily no one was hurt in that incident. Kentucky donors topped Tennessee donors in this year's annual Big Blue Crush event. More than 2,450 Kentucky fans donated blood compared to Tennessee, which saw a little more than 2,050 donors. The exact number for Kentucky donors was 2,453, which is the highest number the event has seen from either side since 2019. $91,000 in scholarships has been awarded to Southeast Kentucky Community College, to Technical College, to support students pursuing careers in healthcare. $70,000 will be for the nursing program. $21,000 will be for the physical therapist assistant program. The funding was awarded by the Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education's Healthcare Workforce Investment Fund.